Hi guys, thanks for joining us for some more Real Talk Dog Talk. I'm Tori.
And I'm Barb. For those of you who have not joined us before, if you do have any questions or comments on anything we've talked about, you can email us at realtalkdogtalk@yahoo.com.
If you are a regular listener and emailer, we love hearing from you. Keep those emails coming.
And today
we have Jim and Enzo in the studio with us.
Well, Jim is on full alert.
He's our serious businessman.
The Shiba Inu. And he is, I don't know what he's looking at, but thank goodness Enzo is balancing that out with a real serious case of relaxed.
He's not worried about
a thing.
Nothing.
So, funny thing happened, Tori.
What's that?
Well, on my way here from work,
yeah,
I realized I was almost here. I realized I left all my notes for this podcast.
Oh no.
So, I thought real hard about running late and going back, but we're talking 20-25 miles. So I thought to myself, maybe we should just wing it and do something fun.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you love when I do that. So I was going to talk about indestructible beds and toys.
Well, that's a good one because I'd like to see it, okay?
Yeah.
There's where,
yep. Well, I do know that I oftentimes hear a lot of grumbling and stomping around over dogs shredding things at this house. This house being Tori's house.
Yeah, well, there is not one day, and that's not even an exaggeration or being dramatic, that there's not stuffing on my dang floor, okay? I mean, did I do it? Yeah. I mean, kinda, about the toys.
Well, I did not see Enzo or Jim at the Walmart there doing any shopping for those giant whales.
Yeah, well, and I shouldn't complain, but, here we are.
Which is why I picked this topic, because I thought, this is something that is probably near and dear to your heart.
Oh, yeah. I got plenty to talk about.
The thing is, it's kind of weird because I have been buying, since can even remember, I've been buying those Kong bones, those red ones.
Oh, yeah, I love those.
Yeah.
Well,
you do?
Not me, but the dogs.
Right, sure. But my dogs love those, and they rarely chew them up.
Yeah.
They like to gnaw on them, but they never eat them. And then I went and bought the very same bone that had little nubs on it.
Yeah.
And they ate that bone in a matter of days.
See, and that's interesting. I mean, I would be curious to know why they chewed that one up versus chewing on it, because the red ones they're smooth, so you'd think.
So I don't know what the difference is, but it's kind your own dog is kind of what determines which toys really are destructible and which ones aren't.
Yep.
Even like when I put a blanket in my dog's kennels, or possibly, just fold one up on the floor for them to cuddle into. If I use like a comforter that has a lot of stuffing in it, they shred those.
Yeah.
Fast.
Yeah.
But then, Walmart has those one bed spreads that are really just a cover. They're real thick.
Kind of quilty almost.
Yeah. And they don't do those because there's no fluff in them.
Well, and that's, with my dog, they have those, the one I got for Enzo has a disco bear on it. But they're...
Who picked that one out?
Enzo.
He's at Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Well, but he's got one of those in his kennel, and he doesn't chew it up. But I did have one that was fluffier. Also, it wasn't really a comforter, but it was more layers, like it had stuffing in it.
Well, I think some of some of the items that you pick, whether it's a toy or a bed, I think you kind of have to go off what works best for your dog.
Yeah.
And some dogs like something fluffy that they can just ball up and kind of cuddle into. If I was a dog, I would want to have something fluffy.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But that doesn't work for all dogs.
Well, one of my dogs pushes all his blankets off to the side and uses them as a pillow. So,
yeah. And then if you put a pillow in there, will he shred that pillow?
Nope.
Oh.
He will cuddle with the pillow. But I had, with the stuffing around my house, I've gotten...
You could make a new pillow.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could. I might as well, I should. It'd save me a little money anyway.
Yeah, it would.
But my other dog, she likes to cuddle with those. But once they're out of the kennel and the other dogs get it, that's that.
Game over.
Yeah. I mean, end of story for that toy.
Well, I know for some of the, if you like to do research on dog toys, well, personally, I like a lot of the Kong toys.
They seem to be longer lasting.
Longer, yeah. I mean, there's some that they'll eat, and you know those ones that have the holes in them, and then you put the cheese in there,
yep,
or peanut butter or whatever you got.
Yep.
I wouldn't do that to my dog.
I feel like that's too much of a tease.
Well, if I'm hungry, I'm not going to struggle for my food.
Yeah. Well, and honestly, I've had that kind, and they've chewed them up.
Yeah.
So I think if I put something in there, it'd make it last a lot less long on that there, too.
Yeah. So, I mean, we do like me personally, I love the Kong toys. I just don't use them quite the way they do. I just let the dogs chew on them.
Yeah.
But there's a website you can go to. It's buyersguide.org, and they actually have a top 10 list there. And I know their top choices, some of these names I'm not sure I'm even pronouncing right, but it's what does that say, Tori?
I would say Lukido.
Lukido. Okay.
Lukido.
And it's a 5-star toy, and it's actually a package of 3. And they're different shapes. One's a bone, one's a ball, one's a something else. And they're different colors. They're multifunctional. The 2 things that actually are really great about some of these toys is they help keep teeth clean.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and they also massage the gum.
Which I suppose even after they're done teething, that probably still feels good.
Oh, I'm sure. I see my dogs, their eyes just roll when they're chewing on something. It's
really getting into it.
Really euphoric or something.
Yeah.
But, too, I've tried with the dog beds, I do crazy things for a dog bed, but I have bought crib mattresses.
Yep.
And they're a little tight in a dog kennel, but I kind of push them down in there, but I'll wrap them in a blanket and actually sew the blanket on there.
Nice. Yeah.
And if I'm lucky, that'll last about a month.
Yeah. Well, and that's one of the hard parts is finding, because I feel it's, especially for larger dogs, it's important to have some sort of bedding where they're not on a hard surface with their hind end.
Their hips, elbows, shoulders, that's really hard on them to have a hard surface.
Yeah.
And I do know they eat yoga mats.
Oh, sure. Well, they seem like they might be spongy.
They're spongy.
Good and chewy.
Yeah, so I've got a lot of colorful poop in my yard.
Oh, well, that's kind of fun, isn't it? Like confetti poop.
Makes it easier to find it for scooping.
No searching for that.
No, not when it's neon green and orange. Yeah. So, yeah, it's really tough to find a bed that is, something that they won't dig at. Actually, there's one, I have not had them, and I am super curious about them, and that's the canine ballistic beds.
Oh, I think I've heard of them, but I don't think I've actually, seen what they have.
Right. So they have what they're calling indestructible beds. And I have not used them. I have kind of looked at them and kind of wondered, but they have bolster beds that have the bolster on the edges. They have a deep den dog bed, which it's kind of like it's got kind of like walls that come up a little bit higher.
That's interesting. I don't think I've seen one like that before.
Not for dogs. I've seen something like that for cats.
Yeah.
And then they have the raised beds that have little legs on them, so they're off the ground.
Okay.
And then an orthopedic one, which for older dogs or big dogs that have the potential for hip problems.
Yeah.
And then also crate pads. I'm sure they have more than just that. But, and they also have a headrest that you can attach to the elevated beds. So they have a pillow.
Oh, you know what? Wow.
And who doesn't need that?
Now we have to try these guys out.
Yeah. So there's that. Of course, Tori's dogs go to Walmart for their pillows.
Yeah, we're inexpensive. Okay.
But anyhow, those I would love to check out the K9 ballistic beds. They're a little bit more money, but then when I think about what I spend on a blanket, and then a mattress, a crib mattress, or sometimes I get those foam 2-inch toppers for on a bed.
Yep, that's what I've used.
Yeah, and cut them into the right size.
Yeah,
and then I wrap them
with the
with a blanket.
Yeah. Well, and that in itself, if you add that up, you're spending, $100 ish.
Yeah, and if you have multiple dogs, that adds up
very quickly.
But it'd be interesting to try at least one and see if, they can ruin them or not. But
well, and it'd be worth it too, even if it was, more than you'd really want to spend. I mean, if you're sitting there spending $100 every couple months,
mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not very cost effective.
No, and actually they say that the covers, which, I don't know anything about the company, and I've never used their beds, so I'm just kind of talking. But they also, the covers are supposed to be washable, and you can they're water resistant, but you can just wash them with a washcloth, or you can put them in the washing machine.
Well, and that'd be perfect. I mean, every dog has accidents, even if they're potty trained. I mean, they still throw up. They still, sometimes they get loose stools and they end up, it's not a fun thing, but let's be honest.
When they get in the garbage.
Yeah. It's, nobody's perfect, so.
Are they Enzo? Enzo's a garbage guy.
He is. He loves the garbage.
Yeah, so accidents do happen, that is for sure. So you want to keep that in mind when you're figuring out what you want to spend on a dog bed.
Well,
and there's some super cute ones out there that are probably less money, and I just think that, I love it when it matches my living room, or, I have one in the corner of the kitchen and it kind of coordinates. But the reality of it is it costs a lot of money when you have to keep replacing them.
Oh, it does, yeah. So then you end up doing something that's not so cute, or, kind of haphazard. And
well,
so.
These beds do come in different colors, and I think they, if I remember the website correctly, I think they have embroidered name options too. So
oh, that's it.
They're kind of cute.
Great.
Cute and practical all at once. That is something I would like to try at some point. If I do buy one, I will let you guys out there know how well they worked or didn't work.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Primo Corso Kennels could be the test dogs for these beds.
Oh, we've got the dogs to test them, okay?
We'll have Zeus jump up and down on it for an hour and see what happens.
He is big and spring loaded, so if he can't...
If he can't wear it out, nobody can.
That's right. That's a fact, okay? That's not even an opinion, okay?
Yeah, he's a tough one. So, with the toys, I think I bought you... Did I buy you a large, maybe 10-inch rubber, plasticish kind of bone with nubs on it?
Yes.
How long did that last?
Well, I think there's still a piece of it down there, but...
So it's gone.
Yeah, they had about half of it gone by the end of the day, which I think I got home in the afternoon that day. Mm-hmm. So, they make quick work of it.
Well, I was feeling a little braggadocious about that because Gabby, who is registered ESA Cane Corso that I have, I bought her one too. And, you were telling me that, they just ate theirs, and I thought, Gabby didn't.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, yeah, she's way better.
Mm-hmm.
And last night I came in from doing chores, and she had eaten a whole corner of it off. So she's just slower.
She resisted a little.
A little.
And then that was that. Which, actually, Enzo was the one who really kind of decided it was time to end that toy.
Time to end it. I just bought it for him.
Yeah, well, he'd had enough. He was over it.
Oh, I will not be buying Enzo toys anymore.
Yeah, I know. Rude.
Yeah.
Okay? Rude. Someone buys you something and that's how you
eat it and poop it out?
Yeah.
Come on.
Which, honestly, I tripped on pieces of that for...
Oh, I know. Mine was a red one, and
Yeah.
I got those little wicked nubs all over my floor now. I'm trying to get them cleaned up.
Yep. Yeah.
Anyhow, yeah, so...
It's a hazard on top of it.
Some of those less expensive toys that don't last are just not only, is it not good for the dog to eat them? We do not like that.
No.
It happens.
Yeah.
But also it's a mess to constantly have to clean them up.
Oh, I'm sick of vacuuming. I'm sick of it.
Well, you sit down on the couch and you get a nub up your butt.
You do.
It's like, what is this?
Excuse you. What? No thanks. Can we not?
Yeah.
But
so sometimes it's worth spending a little bit more on toys, and too, I mean, if you think about their dental care, it's kind of nice to be able to kill two birds with one stone.
Well, it is. And those inexpensive toys, I mean, they might work for some dogs. I'm sure there's dogs out there that enjoy just chewing on their toys instead of eating them.
Well, as I was looking for some toys and beds online for the dogs, I guess I never really thought of it, but they kept referring to aggressive chewers.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I thought, holy cow, we have got a whole mess of aggressive chewers.
Yeah, we do. Gosh. Even Jim, he's not much of a chewer, but hide the socks, okay? He steals the remaining bits of the stuffed animals.
Well, I did see him when I walked in the door throwing around a small piece of stuffing.
Yeah, well, and that's all he needs.
Just a small piece.
Just a small piece.
Jim is a Shiba Inu.
He's supposed to be about 20 pounds.
Tori has fat dogs.
He's very healthy. But he loves hopping around with Fuzz. So he's, when they chew up his toy and that stuffing is all, he's in heaven.
Yeah.
He's like, bring it on,
Yeah. So there's a lot to look at with toys. We use, like I said previously, Kongs are our favorite. They seem a little less destructible. Mm-hmm. And really, I think what's good is, I think when manufacturers of dog toys admit that they are not indestructible, but they will last longer than most. Mm-hmm. I think those are ones that I'm a little bit more interested in trying.
Yeah. I got a toy. It said they shouldn't be allowed to put indestructible on there. Okay. I don't even know. It was like $12. So kind of mid-range for a toy. 3 rubber rings said indestructible. I was doubtful of anyway, but I was like, all right, I'm going to check it out.
Yeah.
Not even 20 minutes, okay? Not even 20 minutes. What dog did they use to test that? A Chihuahua? What? Yeah, they couldn't chew it up, sure.
Well, if it's the rings I'm thinking thinking that even a Chihuahua could have chewed those up.
Yeah.
It didn't say very durable.
No.
To be deemed indestructible.
Well, like I said, when looking at the package and the toy, you kind of test it, bend it a little. Here goes $12.
Oh.
And I was right. So.
Well, you must admit, though, when you bought that, you were experimenting a little bit. You're kind of curious if it would last.
I was, yeah. I mean, they said indestructible, so in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, right, but I have to know.
Right.
Well, now I know. Save $12, guys. Save $12. Don't do it. Unless you have a Chihuahua.
One thing I found is some chew toys that were shaped like a stick.
Oh, that's fun.
And although it looked kind of hard and not fun to me, for dogs that do like to play fetch and then sit there and chew on the stick, you know, there's a lot of dogs that have had problems internally because they've eaten shards of branches or pieces of whatever kind of wood. So, you know, that's another thing too, is if your cane corsos don't really fetch, so that's not really an option for us. But if you do have a dog that likes to fetch, that's a nice safe idea too, because they can chew on it and it's not going to get into their intestines or their stomach where they can't
get it out.
Yeah.
Well, and my dogs don't play fetch, but one of them does really like to chew on sticks. She loves, I mean, when we're out in the yard, she'll grab a stick and she tries bringing them in all the time, and even though she doesn't play fetch or anything like that, she likes sticks too, so maybe I should check into those myself for her. She might.
Yeah, they don't look fun to me, but I don't ever chew on a stick.
Right, yeah, not my thing.
No.
So, that's...
but yeah, so we really have had our battles with the shredding of things. I actually had my supper on the couch the other night, and I set it down for a moment. When I came back, my napkins were all over the floor, shredded in pieces.
Oh.
So,
well,
note to self, take your napkins with you.
Yeah, you don't get to wipe your face today.
No, not today.
So, that's... Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, I'll admit I still buy the cheap toys because they do enjoy chewing them up, I guess, but...
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with them chewing on them. I think you just have to be careful they aren't, like, swallowing it, and it does make a mess, and if you don't mind cleaning it up, it's not that big a deal. I'll probably always buy those big bones with the nubs on them because they got a squeaker in it, and they do love them. They're like, I don't even know, $8.
Yeah.
They're not that much.
No.
So it is something that I buy myself, and I grumble every time I have to vacuum up all those chunks, but
Yep.
They really enjoy them, so I just don't worry about it.
It's one of those things, I think, when you have dogs or animals in general, I guess, sometimes you deal with stuff like that because you like them.
The toys.
Yeah.
Or the dogs.
I mean, I was referring to the dogs, but hey, you know, maybe it's a fun for everybody situation.
Yeah, that could be. Anyhow, so the topic was really all about the messes we find in our house with these beds and toys that people are claiming to be indestructible, and they're really not. But and actually some beds, they don't claim it. I mean, really. Yep. Your dog might eat this bed. They should just put it on.
Yeah, this is a possibility. We don't guarantee its safety.
I have a it's just a foam. I don't know what is the deal with Floki, but I have a dog bed that's looks like a sheepskin, and it's pretty decent sized. I would say it's about 30 inches by 36 inches. And Floki will pick that thing up and carry it like a saucer. And he's got a bite out of the end of it from where he picks it up. Floki is my neutered male, King Corso, in case I hadn't mentioned that. And he is nuts about beds. I don't know what his deal is, but he just walks off with that thing. I'll be sitting on the couch, and here he comes with the dog bed in his mouth. I'm like, what are you doing?
Well, nobody else can lay on it that way, huh?
That's for sure. I don't know what his goal is, but I guarantee no one's laying on it.
Yeah.
So, dogs, I don't know. Dogs are such characters. I think that's a fun part about dogs is that you just really never know what to expect. You walk in the house and there they are being adorable. You can't even be mad if they, got something off the counter and ate it. Actually, Ziggy and or Karma recently ate my can opener. Now, it wasn't an electric one, but it was a hand one. And I was sweeping the floor, and in the corner was this bizarre piece of metal. And I was like, what in the world? It was the metal portion. They'd eaten the plastic handles totally off. It was in the sink when I had left.
Oh, well.
But when I came home, I guess I can't leave things in the sink.
Oh, that was a little too tempting. Okay.
I guess. But,
didn't you say, who was it? One of them was chewing on a piece of a tool?
Oh, yes. Gabby has taken on. Tori and I were doing some work around our house, and we had a channel lock.
Yep.
That snapped in half, so it's like two pieces. And Gabby has been walking around for weeks with a portion, half of it, chewing on the rubber handle, and she loves that toy. She'll walk over to another dog and drop it on their head to try to get them to play with her, and she just is...
She's going to knock them out doing that.
That might be what she's doing. I'm not sure, but that's probably an indestructible toy because it's steel.
Yeah, I don't know how much more durable you could get for a chew toy, I guess.
Yeah, and that the rubber, she isn't really pulling that off. The handle is rubber, so she just kind of sits and chews on it a little bit and then carries it around, drops it on someone's head. But that was not a toy I purchased for her, but she seems to have adopted it.
It's a happy accident, I guess.
It is. I guess then no money goes to waste at my house.
No, broken tool, that's all right.
We'll play with it.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
But anyhow, so yeah, we just kind of create our own toys. And an all-time favorite, an empty milk jug.
Oh yeah. Always a good choice.
If they get them off the counter, you're not getting it back.
No, let it go.
Yeah. And pop bottles too.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, they're cheap toys, but actually those you got to be really careful of because some of those little pieces of plastic they chew off can get stuck in their throat. I've heard some coughing and, Yazzie has a bad habit of eating pop bottle lids and he throws them back up. But it's just, they're,
See,
they have a basket of toys, but they'd rather throw up a lid to a bottle, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Well, and I'm selfish when you said that. I'm thinking, yeah, my foot. Stepping on those pieces hurts.
yeah, that's true. It is awful. And you can vacuum.
Yeah.
And then 20 minutes later, you'll step on something that you vacuumed that area, but I mean, they
sticking to the floor and everything.
I was drinking a Dr. Pepper and sitting on my couch, and Gabby just sits in front of me waiting for me to get done with my pop because her and a couple other dogs kind of want the bottle. Someone's got to dibs it, and she's just sitting there like waiting on it because she doesn't want the others to get it first.
It's like, I'm right here. Just hand it over.
Put down the pop.
Put down the pop. And look away.
So toys are an ongoing battle. I will say that when I have a litter of puppies, sometimes I just buy those. I go to the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
And I buy just stuffed animals, and I let them play with them, and I can throw them in the washing machine, and they can play with them again. Well, and they really enjoy those.
It's perfect for when they're tiny like that.
Yeah.
Keeps them busy from chewing on mom.
Oh, yeah.
Elsa's over it.
I believe this year we'll be retiring Elsa from our breeding program. She'll be 7 years old in August. No, I'm sorry, that's not her. She'll be 7 years old in November 28th. So I thought we might do one more litter, but I think she says she's sick of babies.
She's been a good mom.
Tori came over and had a talk with her because Tori likes to talk to dogs.
We discussed it a little.
And she has decided she does not want to have any more babies. So
she told me.
we will be retiring Elsa, which is a sad thing because she is just an amazing mom and her puppies just always turn out great.
They're just the sweetest dogs.
Yes, so anyhow, she's still a factor in our house. She is a member of the family, and she also likes to chew on pop bottles.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she just likes to cuddle you while she's doing it.
Well, I think there's an ulterior motive there. She's like cuddled into you. She knows when you're done.
Oh,
And then she thinks she gets it 1st.
She's like, but look, I love you.
Yeah. And then she gives, the others that come along the corner of the eye, like, get out of here.
She's a stinker.
That too.
That's, adorable.
She is.
That's why.
Yes. Anyhow, well, we don't have much more to talk about on this subject. I think every dog owner has the battle of dog toys. Oh, you know what I was going to mention real quick is I know it's not a chew toy thing, but they also have interactive toys.
Oh.
And one thing that I'd like to get, but I'm pretty sure they would Floki would leave with it, but is a snuffle mat.
What is that?
It's a large mat, you get them according to the size of your dog. Ours are large, so you get a large one, and it has designs on it where you can hide treats and kibble in it.
Nice.
And then it stimulates their thinking instead of just being crazy. It kind of makes them put that effort into thinking and searching for something.
They might like that, actually.
I think they would love it. It's kind of a game toy kind of thing, more of a game than a toy. But
you'd have to do it one at a time, I suppose, with that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you'd have an eating frenzy.
Yeah. They'd have each corner trying to...
Yeah, that would be an out of control situation. But not everybody has a ton of animals, so it would work for
that is
people.
True. Yeah.
But that was one thing that I had looked up too, and I've thought about doing, but anyhow, so we want to thank you for joining us here on Real Talk Dog Talk.
If you have any questions, comments, go ahead and send us an email again at realtalkdogtalk@yahoo.com.
Have a great day.
Bye.